So you understood what is span of control and what are the different types, different category of span of control, wide and narrow. Broadly, these are two types in the organization you have seen. Then we are discussing the factors deciding the span of control, affecting the span of control. In that, we discussed about supervision, nature of work, complexity of work, planning, how organization is planning, degree of centralization. You have seen some organization where the main boss, the owner, the founder, the CEO of the organization is not doing anything but controlling everything through its employee, through its different heads. So that means everything is centralized, everything is organized. The degree of centralization and decentralization impacts the span of control, span of management, as centralized organization have a narrow span of management and vice versa. It is mentioned a centralized organization have a narrow span of management and vice versa. That means whoever in the top, they are organizing the work, the supervision, they're monitoring everything, even if they are not working personally. That means take one organization. You have one big company, big factory. In that you have sales department, purchasing department, production department, manufacturing department, everything there. Marketing. So each department is, you have different people looking at it. Each department itself is a company. There are many people, many staff, everyone is working. But you are the owner. You are not looking them. That whoever working in the department, even if a lower level employee, a clerk, a supervisor, a sweeper, whoever working in that lower cadre, they also know that you are there. You have that. If there is a requirement, you can access that person, whoever in the top. So that is centralized. So that person has planned or organized in that way so that this span of control, the management will be simple. It again depends on if it is decentralized, if nothing has been organized. Everyone is reporting to that person. So that means it is a wide span of control. So it's all depends on the level, how the organization is planning their work, how the company is organized, the structure. So that is one important factor affecting your management. Degree of centralization. Geographic proximity. Suppose you have a business operating only in one place. You have all people sitting in one office, one building. In contrast, you have different office, different branch, different state. Suppose 5 people working in your town, another 5 people working in a different town, another 5 people working in a different state. And suppose you are managing everyone. So you have to travel a lot. You cannot manage all those locations, all those people, because most of your time is going in communication, in traveling. So that will reduce your span of control, span of management. So that geographic situation of a company is one important factor deciding the people available in the structure. how you are organizing your organization. So that factor, geographic proximity. Next is stability. And an organization is very much stable, very much focused, and everyone in the organization knows their goal, knows their work. The organization is running for a long run, generally have a wide span, as their goal are clear and defined, and the nature of work is known to all. Suppose it's a very old organization, everyone knows what to do, what not to do. So in that case, the span of control is very simple. Because the people who are working in the organization are very much aware of the work they were working, the organization strategy, organization goal. So this position, the stability of an organization is one important factor of span of management. Like communication. Communication and your organization structure is very dependent on each other. Communication, you have read how communication is important. If your management style, your span of control is clearly defined, then your communication is easy. And if your communication is good, then your span of control is also very well effective. So these two are very much dependent, communication and your organization structure. Qualification of manager, if a person is very much qualified, capable, then that person can manage more people. If a person is not able to do it, then the span of control is very narrow, less number of people. So it all depends on the qualification, the capability of the manager, of the person who is managing the people. So that is also one important factor. Delegation authority. Delegation authority, if a person working under you doesn't require any supervision, he knows everything, then your job will be easy. That means, suppose you told something, that person is able to handle that work, everything without your direction. So your job will be easy. Like that, people, if you have many in your organization, in the under you, so you can manage more people like that. If a person requires direction, requires instruction every time, then that will kill your time. So your people reporting to you or working under you will be more. Your span will be wide. If the person is self-dependent and able to manage your work, then your span will be narrow. Sorry, I told in a other way. So you can manage more people if delegation of authority is better. Appropriate delegation of authority may be achieved by defining the number of subordinates at each management level. Means, suppose you have defined, then you have defined that you are working under someone and there are 5 people under you. So it's very clear that to whom you are working, to whom you are delegating, and if your subordinates are good, they are they are actually doing your work and you are able to delegate them properly, then you can have more people. So their quality is one factor of deciding the span of management. Management label. Management label is what the company's operation or the size of the company, the volume they operate, the volume they manage. Suppose company has decided, the management has decided how many levels they want. They want only three levels. One will be top, one will be middle, one will be bottom. That is everything they have to organize within that three level. If some company has decided not to exceed between two level or one level, so they have to divide everything within that limit. That is what called management level. These are the important factors which will decide the span of management. The people working under one manager, one supervisor, supervision, complexity of work, nature of work, organization planning, degree of centralization or decentralization, how the company is organizing, geography means location, stability of the company, the establishment of the company. If it is a long run, then the people working under the organization are very much stable and fixed. They know what to do. That's what stability. Effective communication, how communication is related. Qualification of manager. If the manager is efficient or qualified, then that person can manage more people. Delegation of authority, management level. All these are important factor affecting the people management, span of control. These are the point you remember. I don't think anything beyond will come in the question. But once you understand, you can elaborate and write a lot of things in that. Do you have any question on this? In next two class, we'll revise whatever we started, the entire syllabus. I will see wherever you need more focus. You can also give me your suggestion. Anything else for now? Thank you. We'll meet in the next class. I'll send the schedule.